I'd open the gate.
There you go.
Go play. Go find some friends. Good morning, guys. It is release day for Chirp. We've been letting him out around the house the last couple days and spent about 30 minutes chasing him this morning when he decided he did not want to come back. So we decided maybe it was time to let him go. And as we got out here, somebody was coming through our gates. So my husband, being my husband, is trying to stop him and find out why he is on private property. It's hunting season in our area. Birds are open, ducks, geese, and so I'm gonna have to put chains on the gates to try and deter people, let's put it that way, deter people from crossing onto our property right now. Anyway, but we have about a half a dozen of rock chucks that we have brought in to basically to make a colony for Chirp. We knew this day was coming, and yeah, so anyway, it was just time. He's been a good boy for the last few years. It's time for him to be a wild boy now. So he will find some friends. Hopefully we'll have a much better life out in the wild. Originally, we were going to go build fence around the triticale today, but since we let Chirp out, we decided we didn't want to make noise and like bring him back to us. So we're going to work on the roof. That is also high priority. That didn't work. I think we might have more screws. Do you want me to see if I can find the bucket?
Yeah, if you can find greens. I don't know that we care if they're green.
I don't know that we have greens. I think we just have the yellows or beige or whatever color this is.
What?
If when we pull this dead one out, can I get a couple more? No, fill back in the row.
Probably. We'll see what it looks like with it gone.
I'm guessing it's going to look like we have a big old hole.
Okay.
Okay.
Something.
No, it's not hooked to anything yet.
I guess.
Say that again.
I just didn't know if it was going to reach, but
Oh.
I forgot how long it actually is.
Yep.
Hold on.
Okay.
We got a switch.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had the other one in. It's been a day.
Oh yeah.
He got, it's not really a skunk scented, but it's like a musky, skunky scent from the rat when we took him out back. And I just got peed on by my cat.
Gives a whole lot of meaning to the term pissed off, don't it?
She really was. Yes, our indoor cat decided she wanted to be an outdoor cat for a while, forgetting that the outdoor cat was out here and she hates him, and took it out on me.
You picked her up.
I did pick her up because I thought I was doing her a favor.
Yep.
That'll teach me. Okay. Taking out my dead, what are these? Red dogwoods. Red twig dogwoods. Okay. I'll let you know if it actually pulls. Oh yeah, it was pretty dead. Okay, now that I have changed out of the stinky pea clothes, thanks so much, kitty cat, I'm going to weed my garlic and probably bring up a straw bale tonight. I have way too many cats. Ugh, get my coffee cup. Probably should get gloves, but I don't like gloves. And because my garlic is coming up, and that's the first time I have ever in my life had garlic come up when I have planted it. And I really don't want it to die. So, or at least it was coming up. And, oh yeah, it's still there. So I think I need to figure out how to do this. I know I need to weed it. That's definitely the first step. And then I probably need to water it, and then I probably need to cover it. Because we're getting cold. We're freezing at night. We're only hitting about mid-60s right now during the day. And we're, like I said, we're freezing at night. So I need to do something. Now, I know my husband said I'm only allowed to keep 6 rams, but what he fails to remember is that yes, 6 will be plenty during my regular breeding seasons, which is my in-season breeding seasons. It will not, however, be enough for my out-of-season breeding season, for my summer breeding, because I have 5 ewes per 1 ram, which means that if I am breeding 60 head, I need 12 rams. He forgets that part of things. So in my defense, I should easily be able to keep, let's say 13, a baker's dozen, because you always need a spare, right? Just to give you a quick update on how breeding is going, Bruno has 3, hello Twister, has 3 that he hasn't covered. And I think of those 3, there's actually only 1 he hasn't. I think the other 2 he got when he was out of paint before I was able to get some. Zeppelin, he has everybody in his group covered except for Selena. I don't know why. Oh, I may have misspoken. I think she has a little spot of blue on her. And I know he's almost out of paint, but we are down to our last week. These guys will get pulled out on Wednesday if everything goes well in my world. So if he's got Selena, he's got everybody in this group. I will have to double check when I feed because I don't want to disturb them at the moment. And then Elvis's group behind me, he has everybody in his group covered, which is fabulous. Now, as long as he's not shooting blanks, hello, Twister, then hopefully, we will have a lot of Elvis babies. And depending on how Zeppelin does, I may not sell him. Originally, he was on the chopping block to sell because I hadn't used him. Let's see, Zeppelin was a musician, which means he is a 22. So he's a 2-year-old and I've never used him. That's a lot of feed going into something that's produced nothing. So I will assess his lambs when they come in February and decide if he is a keeper or not. He comes from a very good bloodline and milking line. His mom was a milking son of a gun. So, his fate will be decided in February. And then, Elvis, as long as he gives me some lambs, that's all I can hope for. I hope he's not a dud. So far, I haven't gotten near enough lambs for him to pay for himself yet. So, anyway, but we are doing pretty good on breeding. So let's see, as long as he's covered Selena, I guess there's only one that I know of for sure that has not been covered out of the 58, I think, is what I ended up with in total for these groups. So, she does have blue on her. Oh, that makes me so happy. So, yeah. So that's a pretty good coverage in my opinion. So, yeah. We will Wednesday. If all goes well in my world, rams will get pulled Wednesday. These guys will all head out back again. And feeding will be much faster. You patiently waiting for me to give you attention. I don't know how you got to be so friendly. I need to find out who your mama is. But you are the sweetest girl. Little Twister. It's a good girl. And she's one of my 2023 lambs. Ewes now. And she should have a Zeppelin baby. I'm beginning to think this little boy, when he was in with the flock, got him a little something something. He is one of my February ram lambs, and I rarely have a lamb that is born this year be that interested in ewes. So my other ones, there's one there and one there, and the others are all laying in the pile over here. He is the only one like super duper interested in getting a little. I'm guessing he's found out how fun it was. So I may be keeping him. We just won't tell my husband. Moonshine has no clue. They're completely out of pasture up here, so I'm feeding them hay. And she's never had hay before, short of when she was a baby in the barn. She has no clue. She keeps running back and forth like, what are you guys eating? I don't get it. She doesn't want to come over. She doesn't want to try it. You gonna be brave? You gonna try some? But we're not gonna get a chance to move these guys till this weekend. So I just brought up some hay bales for the time being. With the few that are in here, I think half a bale will keep them, but we might do a bale a day. We'll see. We'll try half a bale if they go through it before the nights or the day is over. When I come back to feed tonight, if it's all gone, good girl, Moonshine. We'll see. I may need to feed them more, may need to feed them less. All depends.